Welcome to the third lesson of this module from our cybersecurity course. This course is presented to you by TCSC London Academy and the instructor Mr. Izam Ifarujain. During our two previous lessons, we discussed the incident response plan and incident response team. In this lesson, we will introduce incident response phases. The incident response process has several phases. The initial phase involves establishing and training an incident response team and acquiring the necessary tools and resources. During preparation, the organization also attempts to limit the number of incidents that will occur by selecting and implementing a set of controls based on the results of risk assessments. However, residual risk will inevitably persist after controls are implemented. Detection of security breaches is necessary to alert the organization whenever incidents occur. Depending on the severity of the incident, the organization can mitigate the impact of the incident by containing it and ultimately recovering from it. During this phase, activity often cycles back to detection and analysis, for example, to see if additional hosts are infected by malware while eradicating a malware incident. After the incident is adequately handled, the organization issues a report that details the cause and cost of the incident and the steps the organization should take to prevent future incidents. This lesson describes the major phases of the incident response process: preparation, detection and analysis, containment, eradication and recovery, and post-incident activity in detail. Figure used here is from NIST and illustrates the incident response life cycle. Let's start with the preparation phase. Preparation is a foundational step in an effective incident response plan, IRP. It involves establishing the necessary groundwork, policies, and resources to respond swiftly and effectively to cybersecurity incidents. Through a well-conducted preparation, organizations can mitigate potential damage, reduce response times, and maintain business continuity. Preparation should cover the following aspects: policies and procedures, training and awareness, resources allocation, testing and drills, documentation and playbooks. First aspect is policies and procedures. Develop comprehensive incident response policies and procedures that outline the organization's approach to identifying, classifying, and responding to incidents. These documents provide a standardized framework for the response team and ensure that actions are aligned with organizational goals and legal requirements. Second aspect is training and awareness. Provide regular training to the incident response team (IRT) members to ensure they are well versed in the procedures outlined in the IRP. Third aspect is resources allocation. Allocate the necessary resources, both human and technological, to support incident response efforts. This includes ensuring that the IRT has the required tools, technologies, and personnel with relevant skills to effectively handle incidents. Fourth aspect is testing and drills. Regularly test the incident response plan through simulated scenarios or table-type exercises. These exercises help the team practice their roles, identify gaps in the plan, and refine procedures. By conducting drills, organizations can fine-tune their response capabilities and improve overall readiness. Fifth aspect is documentation and playbooks. Create detailed documentation, including incident response playbooks. Playbooks provide step-by-step guides for responding to specific incident types, ensuring a consistent and coordinated approach during the heat of an incident. For more details, please refer our previous lesson from the previous module entitled Policies, Procedures, Standards, Baselines, and Guidelines. Phase 2. Detection and reporting. Detection and reporting are critical aspects of incident response that involve identifying potential security incidents and promptly notifying the incident response team (IRT) to initiate a coordinated response. How to do so? Let's start with detection techniques. Utilize a range of detection techniques such as intrusion detection systems (IDS), intrusion prevention systems (IPS), security information and event management (CM) tools, and anomaly detection. These tools help identify abnormal activities, unauthorized access attempts, and potential indicators of compromise. Second aspect is incident triage. Upon detection, perform an initial assessment or triage to determine the severity and potential impact of the incident. This assessment guides the decision-making process and resource allocation during the response. Timely reporting. Establish clear reporting channels and protocols to ensure that incidents are reported promptly. Early reporting enables the incident response team to initiate containment and mitigation measures, reducing the potential for further damage. Third aspect is data collection. Begin collecting relevant data and evidence as soon as an incident is detected. This data includes logs, network traffic captures, system snapshots, and any other relevant artifacts that can aid in understanding the incident scope and impact. Legal and regulatory considerations. Ensure that the reporting process complies with legal and regulatory requirements. Depending on the nature of the incident, there may be obligations to notify authorities, customers, or other stakeholders. Third step is containment and eradication. Containment and eradication are critical steps in minimizing the impact of a cybersecurity incident and preventing further compromise. These phases focus on isolating affected systems, removing threats, and restoring normal operations. Some activities in this phase are: 1. Isolation. As soon as an incident is confirmed, isolate affected systems from the rest of the network to prevent lateral movement of threats. Disconnecting compromised systems helps contain the incident and prevents it from spreading. 2. Threat removal. Identify the root cause of the incident and remove any malicious components, malware, or unauthorized access points. This may involve removing malicious files, closing vulnerabilities, and applying patches. 3. System restoration. Restore affected systems to a known and secure state. This may require reinstalling software, recovering from backups, and ensuring that systems are fully updated and patched. 4. Continuous monitoring. After containment and eradication, continue monitoring the affected systems to ensure that the threat has been completely eliminated. Monitor for any signs of reinfection or resurgence of the incident. 5. Lessons learned. Document the containment and eradication process, capturing the steps taken and the tools used. This information can provide insights for improving response procedures and preventing similar incidents in the future. After containment and eradication comes the recovery. The recovery phase of incident response focuses on restoring affected systems and services to normal operation while ensuring data integrity and minimizing downtime. During this phase, the activities may include: 1. Data validation. Before restoring systems, validate the integrity of data and files to ensure that they have not been altered or compromised during the incident. 2. System rebuild. Rebuild or restore compromised systems using clean backups or known secure images. Ensure that all patches and updates are applied to prevent reinfection. 3. Service restoration. Gradually bring services back online, prioritizing critical services that are essential for business operations. Monitor these services closely to ensure their stability and proper functionality. 4. User communication. Keep stakeholders informed about the recovery process, expected downtime, and steps being taken to restore normal operations. Transparent communication helps manage expectations and maintain trust. 5. Lessons learned. Document the recovery process, including the timeline and the challenges faced. This documentation aids in post-incident analysis and continuous improvement efforts. In this lesson, we've covered the incident response phases: preparation, detection and reporting, containment and eradication, recovery. In our next lesson, we will discuss post-incident analysis and improvement. Stay with us to learn more about it. See you there.